Of the finals, guys, Polar Night is going to be the map. So we have spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, or not the corner, but bottom of the map. It's the blue Zerg, Ashley.
And their opponent, we're in the top in a 12 o'clock position. Currently, just a sweep of his own group coming up here. It is from team. What'd you say it was? Odad.
Overdosed.
What? Overdosed. It is RT Goat. I didn't forget things. I just wanted to make sure he didn't forget them.
Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta make sure that just helping out the whole group.
It's a team effort. Don't make fun of me.
Community support. No big deal. But you know, you should see me before when I would cast with Albert. It was so bad. I'd forget players that were in the previous, like the game right before. I'd be like, you know, he did that thing against the guy. What was his name? And then Albert was like, you know, it was that guy. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I totally know what I'm talking about here.
I knew he was there. Just making sure you knew. Always confused all the time.
Cross being a very small map, very good for early aggression, and it's not the easiest thing, I think, for Zerg to take that third base and hold it. So I might think, I don't know if we are going to see it because players love to prove me wrong, but I would think, oh, nope, there's the hatch going down. I was going to say pool, but it looks like we'll be going hatch before pool.
Yep. Usually you go hatch first on against Terrans, unless, of course, you have a feeling that they're doing something cheesy. But it looks like Ashley isn't actually going to scout with a probe across, or a drone across the map. She or he, whichever one. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call him a she, just because if you're gonna name yourself Ashley, it's not my fault if you get called a girl.
You get your one shot at that name, and if you want to buy another one later,
Hey,
you get your one shot at your name.
do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But,
Y'all remember Lulu?
But there you go. Expansion going down. It's a one racks expand. A little ballsy, but not too bad. He is going to be able to take out this Overlord, though. That's good. Or at least I think he might. The Overlord might escape. It's going to escape. It's going to jump on the green. And it's safe.
Just barely.
His poor Marine's like, I know he's there. I can't see him. Can I shoot? And the commander's like, no. Don't waste the ammo. The bugs are coming.
No Reaper scout out of him yet, so or at all. So he doesn't want to get that initial scout off either. He did get in there. They saw the hatchery. Did see the pool. Did see the pool. So currently aware of everything his opponent's doing. Speed coming down. Very quick speed going on. He does want to. They want to definitely move forward, and we will see double barracks at the front. So he will. So RTO will be ready for this.
Too.
Yeah. God, it's annoying.
It's such an awkward. Someone in the chat who knows Ashley, please tell me if it's a guy or a girl, so I can get that done.
We don't care, but we care. Green spike's really low. I think that's my fault. I think I just must be sitting too far away from it.
Well, no big deal. But I like how the SCV was just kind of chilling out in the middle. Oh, is mine little one? Turn my mic up. Alright, I'll do that after the game. Do it after. But for now, you know, you got pretty standard stuff. You know, Ashley was able to spot all the tech structures here, and she, I guess that's what I'm gonna call her, that.
This is more frustrating than it needs to be.
This is horrible. Like, I get all self-conscious whenever I say it, because I'm like, if this is a guy and I'm calling him a girl, that's really kind of rude to say. But if this is a girl and I keep calling him a guy, it's like, I think it's worse.
Map control is going to be trying to take by RTGO. Both of them are really trying to contend for that. Both Watchtowers are held by Ashley, while the Marines are just scouting around. Make it an Overlord. That's a pretty good pick. If you don't get it, and he will supply block him.
Oh, here comes the Lings. They went, oh no, the Overlord told us. He told us you were here. Yep. Oh, we're going to get you. We're going to get you.
And the Marines are like, around it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Speed is finished. Those Zerglings are going to be very annoying, but that's a very, very good wall for our Artigo. Nothing's really going to penetrate that unless he gets Banelings up, and I haven't seen a sign of that yet.
Oh yeah, and it's very tough to use this with banelings because, like, what do? You try and blow up what, a supply depot? Like, that is such an awkward wall to try and break into because of the barracks. They limit the surface area of the wall completely, and the Marines are able to get into a nice position to be able to stop that. Oh, the third base.
Oh, go bunker right outside
Bunker. He's
that.
gonna bunker
RT sees
rush
that and he says no.
the third base. And Ashley doesn't even know it's there. Wouldn't expect it to be there.
No,
And I think that's what those 4
range.
Marines were for that pushed out. It's kind of unfortunate now, though, because he doesn't have those 4 Marines to try and push out there. He has to take 4 more Marines and try and move them across the field and not try and get spotted right away.
And we see him moving out now, but it will be spotted as Ashley just has complete vision of this entire middle section of where you're going to generally move through.
Yep, and here we go. Instant reaction with those lings. The lings are going to move right over there. And with the queen coming over, still doesn't spot it. But those Marines are going to get surrounded here, and they're going to get taken out. And we should see a salvage on this bunker pretty soon. Ashley definitely knows it's there now. And, you know, you can go over there and take that out. No big deal. Queens could even take it out, kill the SCV. Bam, that's a worker kill.
Ashley now has her double eagle out. Oh, yeah.
Bit of a move out with the Marines here. All they have is combat shields.
Yeah, and Stim won't be finished for another 100 seconds. It seems 1-1's on the way for Ashley. This is really just not an engagement that
really
I think.
Late upgrades for the Terran, too.
There's a lot of Zerglins and 3 queens. It'll be very hard for.
Oh my goodness, the Marines have to be microed perfectly. This could be a big loss for the green Terran player. He's going to lose a lot of Marines here.
Tries to set us up, but it doesn't work. The surround is just put down, and 4 queens. Just clean that up. Banelet's now also being thrown down. Realizes I just did a lot of damage. He's going to need to rebuild all of those Marines just to stay up ahead. He's going to try and take up a little bit. Wants to get dropships out, but doesn't really have the money to do that right now. He needs to put that in the Marine, so he has an army at the front, but he doesn't have it.
Yep, exactly. And 1-1 just getting started for the Terran. That's going to take a while for that to be finished. And Zerg has a little bit of a window here where, you know, Ashley can kind of do what he wants with this. You know, he spots his third base. He knows it's going down. He knows when it's going to go down, and he could just make some banelings now and try and do a bit of a bust there if he wants to.
He does have a large pack of links just in there right now, and 1-1's about to finish, and that's when he's going to want to hit. Because Stim may be finished, but still, it's not going to be as good, especially if those banelings get down. Centrifugal is also being researched. Oh, this is going to be a really good hit.
And this is a great spot here because not only, you know, it hasn't done a whole lot of damage, but what it's doing is it's delaying this expansion from going down. You can't land it. You can't land the expansion with those lings right outside. The lings will end up damaging it, and then you have to bring it back up and repair it. Oh, another attempted move out here. These are Stim Marines now. They only got 1 medevac, though. They have tank with them. But, you know, there's going to be some baneling with this as well, and centrifugal hooks should be nearing completion by the time they go into an engagement here.
8 banelings morphed in, and they will be able to move out, and the Overlord will spot this expansion trying to land.
Oh, is the Overlord going to do some poop?
Oh, just something keep it, and that's not going down.
There's the
and
poop, and
the force is being a little caught up. Tank not siege.
The lings.
Bane's going to move it, and they're going to blow up on everything.
The Marines from being able to back up. The lings are 1-1. But look at all the poop there. And the Marines have to try and stim, try and get into a nice spot, a nice mineral choke there.
Yeah,
it's actually
right
a great position. Kills off a lot of those lings.
Will kill off the Overlord, and now he will be able to take that extension.
It's going to take a while for that creep to recede.
Just about a whole minute, and now the Mutalisks are on the way now. 7 Mutalisks about going to spawn in about, I don't know, 40 seconds, and that's when more damage will start to come out, and the Ling Mutabane ball will start to roll through, and all he has now is Marines and medevacs, and that is good, but he's gonna need more. And as 4 barracks are completed with add-ons being put down, so he's gonna have production. And with 3 bases, that's really gonna kick it in.
Seconds on those Zerg upgrades, like a whole 100-second advantage there. Double medevac drop is gonna go down here, but look at the vision of Ashley for a second. Look at that. You can't try and drop.
No, you
can't. There's everything that's going to happen. Look at that.
The
Already
set is
spotted the
phenomenal.
drop. Already knows it's coming.
And these meteors are going to start to fly in, and this back base of the main is undefended. There are no turrets whatsoever, and the SPs are going to be immediately pulled. And he's always going to focus down the engineer base, and he could get the upgrades.
Mutas, kill the Medivacs. Medivacs want to die, but the Mutas, they're swinging on in. They want to pick off the upgrades. Oh, if they can get these
right there,
upgrades,
the Medivacs
they're
are in
losing
a
a
third
lot.
position.
He's lost a Muta. But,
Those Medivacs are out of
kill the
position
Medivacs.
for a second. They could have just gotten like
They're
at least
wide
2 or
open.
3.
A nice move here, gonna kill off a lot of these workers at the third base, down to 34 SCVs, but a big drop in the main while this is all going down. Ashley has to pull back all her forces to try and stop this. And yeah, here comes the Mutas back. They're gonna try and pick this off if they have to pick up. And a lot of damage has been done here. Picked off the Spire.
Pick up the spawn and pull. So that was a really good drop from Artigo. That was something he really needed to do.
Oh, picks off a Mutalist there, and they've dropped again. Gonna get the Queen also. Get a few drones.
Mutalist will come in and out and clean this up, but still a lot of damage was done with that drop force.
That is really tough to try and deal with there. A lot of banelings coming in here. And to be honest, the army of Artigoat is not very big. There's a lot of production. 2-2 is nearing completion, but there's not a whole lot overall. And,
no, he does want to move out with this. And, he's going to get caught out right by this.
Here we go. And the Banelings coming on in here. Big crashes on the Marines. And Marines are the only thing that are really big in this army. They're the only thing that can stop it. GG.
GG.
And Ashley takes game number 1.